Liberian people, this is Pastor Philip, and today we're going to be talking about two important things in our country. One is this Muslin and Liberia thing that we usually talk about, and it's talk about this making Liberia a Christian nation. And many times, people are not happy. Some people are not happy about it, and it's not that people are not happy about it because in the Constitution, in the Liberia law book, they said that people are free to worship God. And since 1986, they have the thing, they put it in the Constitution. It's in the law book, and the law book says that everybody should feel free to worship their God. And Liberia at the time, way back over 200 years ago, the Christian people and the Muslim people been working hard. They've been working together in peace and harmony up to now. And that's what we want to do. We want to make sure that the Muslim and the Christian people work together. We don't want no halahala, we don't know no to palaver. But some other people now want to make the division between the Muslim and the Christian people, which of course I don't like that. Because all the way, if we go way back, how most of the Christian, most of the Muslim people that you find educated today, they were educated in a Christian school. So you see how Christian and Muslim work together. Most of our friends, Christians, most of our friends are Muslims. Most of our relatives are Muslims. Some of the Muslims, most of the friends and relatives are Christian. So you see, the Christian and the Muslim, they are intertwined. Where people, both people say intertwined, that means they together. It's hard in Liberia, all the way to Lofa, Cape Man area, and think all of our people in there. So you see, we've been working together. So for people to come out and say, okay, let's make this country a Christian nation by law, or let's make the country a Muslim nation by law, that is not thing that we should be thinking about right now. Liberia got so many things to think about. We got roads to develop, we got schools to build, we got university and other stuff. That's what the Christians and the Muslims should be supposed to be thinking about. Building big hospitals, building universities, building roads, helping educate and train the people how they can live and how they can develop their country. That's what we should be engaging in. But to be engaging in other stuff like let's make the country a Christian country, let's make the country a Muslim country, no. Because way back, that country we call the secular country. That means both Muslim people and Christian people, they live together and they enjoy the time of worship together. So that what we should be doing right now. So some people that just want to bring confusion among the Christian and the Muslim people. And I think that we will not tolerate it. We will not tolerate it. We will not allow that thing to happen in our country. Because Jesus told the Christian people, he said, if you want to follow me, if you want to be my disciple, go outside and call more people. Go and preach the gospel. Go and tell people about God. Go and witness. And when you tell people, live the life that I live. As you see the way I live that life. Be good to people. You see, that's the commandment that Jesus gave people. Go. Jesus didn't tell people to go force people to make them Christian. Jesus didn't tell people to use guns to make them Christian. So we are not going, no Christian will not allow any Christian to use any force or anything by whatever means to make people believe in Christianity. Likewise, we ask our Muslim brother the same thing. So Muslim too, they should not use no force, nothing in our country in Liberia to make other people Muslim. No, we're not going to allow that. Everybody free to worship their gods. Everybody free to worship who they want to worship. If you know who you want to worship, that's your business. But not to make any country, Liberia, a particular group of religion, so it will bring palaver. No, we don't want that. We've been living together in peace. All of my friends, I have so many Muslim friends who are even some of them visiting our churches. We have a lot of them. Some of our Muslim friends married to our brothers and sisters. Some of our brothers and sisters married to the Muslim. They are all together. We went through a lot of civil war. We went through a lot, the civil war, our tribal war. We should learn from that tribal war. It brought a lot of problems in our country up to this time. People died, property destroyed. God blessed us. We came out of that tribal war, and now Ebola came in again. God stayed behind us and strengthened us and blessed us. We came out of that Ebola war. And now other people bringing different things again about religion. No, we can't tolerate that nonsense. We will not tolerate it. And some people are not true Christians. They come in there to bring in all kinds of things just to bring trouble. Because true Christianity is not for war. True Christianity is not forcing somebody or forcing a nation to be a Christian nation. No, that's not true Christianity. True Christianity is to preach the gospel of Jesus Christ, to evangelize the world, to convince people, to talk to them. Christians don't use arms. Christians don't use nothing. So we will ask our brothers and the Muslims will not do the same. But Liberia, by constitution, is a secular country. That means both the Christian, the Muslim, and other religions can work together. Let us put Liberia first. Let us put the nation first. Let us put the country first. We got a lot of things to do. We got development to go on and do. Let us focus on the development. And on the issue with people building houses and government officials, we shouldn't stop them from building their houses if that money they're using is not corruption money. We shouldn't stop people from developing the towns and roads and building their private property if that money they're using is not government money. We should encourage people. But if some minister building a big mansion that have millions of dollars worth of things that he used, then of course we can question them. Because if somebody big mansion and he making small money, so we're going to ask that question. But we also want to encourage. We don't want to stop development. We don't want to kill development. Because some of the people that are stealing the government money, they're taking our government money in America or they're taking it in Europe to buy houses and to buy other things. We want to encourage all of our people to invest in their own country. You can invest in your own country with your paycheck, with the money that the government pay you. But now with corruption. And we want to encourage the government to fight corruption. Sometimes the government too weak to fight corruption. You know, when they catch the people, they don't put the people in jail or they don't make them to pay back the money, but they just leave them. That's why the corruption is increasing. Look at Liberia. Look at the development. Development is supposed to be fast, but it's slow. So we need leaders that will put their feet down. The leader that will put their foot down and say, this is this. So they come in election. I don't know who we're going to vote for to be president, but they come in election or they come in 2017. From now on, it's not going to be easy. Because we don't want no weak leader. We don't want leader who will just hold by the nose and pull them all one place to another place. We want somebody who will come and change that country with development. We want somebody who will put a foot down and say, look, when you commit crime, you go in jail. When you do this, you pay for it. When you kill somebody, you will pay the penalty. When you steal the government money, we will take everything from you and you go in jail for that amount of time that the law says you're supposed to be in jail. That's the kind of government we want to set. We want to set a government that will open roads and open development that will give people opportunity for jobs in rural Liberia. We want a government that will say the Liberian people to put Liberian people first. Any job, let the Liberian people look at it. We want a leader that will try to run competition, not with competition, but try to promote investment in Liberia. That more jobs will be in the country, that people will come into the country to invest, and that the justice system will be strong. That when you commit crime, you will face the law, and the law will deal with you according to the law book. That's the kind of government we want. That's the kind of government we want. We want somebody come with sweet talk here. They will do this, and tomorrow they won't do anything. We have too many of freedom fighters, but we don't have visionary people who will see and build a country. We've gone back too much. So this is my take on this. Thank you. May God bless all, and may God bless Liberia. Thank you.